Stream category. There we go. All right, let's get the announcements rolling. Posted. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. Wait, can you guys even see the game? Hang on. Okay, no, you guys can see the game. I don't know why the game is taking a while to load, though. I don't think the game should be taking this long to load. At least it didn't take this long last time I booted it up. I wouldn't think anything's slowing it down. Yeah, no, there's still plenty of memory and CPU left. So that's definitely not the issue. That being the case, I have no idea what the problem might be. Okay, I'm going to try closing it and restarting it, because that was strange. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, work with me this time. There we go. Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone, and welcome to Salt and Sacrifice, a sequel to another Souls-like I've played on the channel before, Salt and Sanctuary. I had a very good time with Salt and Sanctuary. It was definitely a pretty good 2D Souls-like, outside of maybe like the spiders, but it's just the stuff an arachnophobe has to endure when it comes to these kind of games, I guess. Just always seems to be the good games out there that just always triggers my arachnophobia. Nonetheless, everything should be set correctly already. But for those of you interested in playing alongside me, I've got the network enabled, cross-platform play on, and for our usual network password, I'm going to set it to what I always like setting it to. 3276. So yeah, and I'll be sure to send a reminder for anyone wanting to play with me. With that though, I normally go into this with a drink, but once again, I only have water for tonight, as I do have to wake up early for work tomorrow. So I don't want to be staying up too late due to being caffeinated. I'd rather save the caffeinated beverages to try and stay awake at work. Regardless though, let the games begin. As always in these games, I enjoy having my player character be named Trip. Let's see, class. Okay, I can choose between assassin, cleric, fighter, a duelist, a high blade. I'm guessing that's like my typical samurai build. A paladin, a ranger. As soon as that loads up. And a sage. That's interesting. So unlike the first game, there's no deprived option. I just have to pick an option and stick with it. I guess with what we have here, I guess I'll just go with either the fighter or the duelist. I guess which one would make more sense considering the kind of builds I like going for? I guess the fighter? Either the fighter or the paladin, I would think. Since I'd have a good all-around attacker. As someone who mainly prefers a sword fighter build. I'm not sure, though. I guess I'd be kind of down to go with a paladin this time around, because at least the first game, there were maybe some level of proof that some of the gods in various religions were real. I don't know if that'll be the same, though, for this game. I mean, maybe. I guess I'm just a little bit more uncertain on what I want to go with. Because unlike the first game, where there was clearly a deprived option with just going with like a simple peasant option, here it's a bit more uncertain, because here it's like all of these are clearly in some way related to some unique skill that I'm gonna have to start with, instead of getting what I enjoy out of a Souls-like, which is starting with nothing. So it's either gonna be fighter, duelist, or honestly, the duelist build kind of resembles a pirate. I guess if I ever get Finnegan to play this game with me, maybe I'll maybe I'll have this as my pirate character. That being said, okay, the fighter has more of an axe than a shield, so I guess just so I can enjoy a shield to start, or a proper sword and shield to start with, I'm gonna go with the paladin. Let's see, crime. Okay, so apparently I have to start with something as my crime. Alchemy, arson, blasphemy, brigandry, drunkenness, forgery, heresy, or lasciviousness, or smuggling, sumptuousness, usury, or vagrancy? Okay, there's a lot of different crimes I could give my character. I might have to look up what some of these crimes are, because I know some of them, but some of these other ones I'm a bit unfamiliar with. Let's see. So I've heard this before, but I'm curious to know. I don't want the AI overview. Here, I'll go with Wikipedia, since I feel like I can at least rely on that. Is an insult that shows contempt, disrespect, or lack of reverence concerning a deity, an object considered sacred, or something that is inviolable. Some religions insulting. Okay, what is Burgandry? Oh wait, no, I read it wrong. It's Brigandry. The practice of plundering, unlawful robbery, and banditry. Drunkenness, I mean, that probably means we got drunk at some point. So let's see what forgery would mean. When someone produces or alters a document, signature, item of value, or another type of object without permission in order to deceive others. There's heresy. Belief or opinion that strongly contradicts established official or orthodox standards. That'd be kind of interesting, like maybe my character finds out an interesting truth, but because it contradicts what's normally established in other in like his initial religion or something, they're considered a heretic maybe. What are these others, though? So...
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, Jedi. I'm just looking at the... What?
This heat that we're having today.
Yep, it's a hot day. Oh, hey, Brinland, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to figure out the meaning behind all these different crimes and seeing what one might fit a paladin character the most. Let's see. Okay, that's what that means. I know what smuggling is. Just gotta figure out what these remaining three are. Let's see. I guess vagrancy could also work in some way. Alright, so you have a crown. Why does YouTube have a leveling system? Yeah, I never understood that either. A lot of the changes YouTube has been making to their streaming platform. But yeah, I'm guessing that crown is to, like, represent who's been chatting the most on the stream. That's all I can assume. Alright, I guess, since my character is a paladin, it would probably be the most interesting thing to have his crime be, in some way, heresy. Don't know why I'm required to pick a crime for this. I guess I just can't have a character that's always been good at following the law. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ritlin. I don't know if you've ever played Salt and Sanctuary before, or the sequel that I'm about to play, Salt and Sacrifice. But yeah, this game's a sequel to Salt and Sacrifice. Oh wait, Alright. Yeah, sorry there, I had to charge my phone. It's running low on battery. Sorry, I meant to say this is the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary. Very similar names. Unless, let's see here. Body type, I guess masculine. You have no idea what this is? You're guessing it's some sort of RPG game. I'd say it's kind of, from what I've experienced from the first game, it's kind of like a Metroidvania. It's basically a 2D Souls-like. Unlike, you know, your typical Dark Souls, though, where you're leveling up each stat, where you pick a stat to level up. Here, I believe the level system is based around a skill tree. Start the game in jail. Maybe that's why I need to pick a crime. That is possible. That, depending on how this game starts, maybe I start out in jail. Let's see. Eye color. I guess I'll go with sapphire. There's a large variety of hair color options. Crescent Sun Archer. I usually like to keep my hair pretty short. Hair color. There is a lot of hair color options here. I guess my hair color is kind of maybe a chestnut look. I'm down to look at these others, because I could see ashen also fitting. Light beige. I have mostly a blonde hair color. Then whiskers. No, I don't have a beard. So why would I want a color to my whiskers? So I can pick my eyebrow color. There isn't really a lot of variety as much as I thought, because I remember back in the first game, you could kind of select like your origins, like what nation you come from. I know that was also kind of to decide like your character's skin color. Which I notice is something I can't really pick here. So I don't know if all the characters in this game are elves, or if that's just randomly assigned to me. Or if there is meant to be more here. I don't know. Nonetheless... Oh, here. Ancestry. Somehow I missed that. Whoops. Let's see. Dusk, Highlander, Mountain, Oasis, Sun, Wood, Valley, or Jin, Darren, Western Gulch. Once again, as always, there's some interesting options here. I guess just to keep it simple, I'll make my character either a Dusk or a Highlander. So I guess I'll go with the Highlander. No idea if that's a good choice or not, since I have not done any research on the lore yet. If you guys know me, I like to play the game first, then research the lore later. For now, though, let's go ahead and venture forth. I am condemned. For the crime of heresy, the realm's ultimate penalty awaited me. But there is another way. To become a marked inquisitor. I drank the mage bane, I spoke the words. My Gaoler brings me to the western frontier where whispers of magic something, or mages. I live now only to hunt mages. Okay, so in a way, I'm not in jail, but clearly the point of the plot is related to the fact that I committed a crime, which is why I'm here. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Okay, equipment menu. Oh, jeez, what is all of it? Okay, this looks very complicated. Blindfold bag. I guess that's my starter item. Movement. Yeah, I'll get to the game in a moment. Let's see, Inquisitor's Dagger. We got throwing axes. Yeah, the Palatine set. Yeah, Palatine Vanguard. A sword and shield made for a paladin. Plate armor produced by one of Alterstone Kingdom's many cultic smithies to don steel in service of the gods is a truly noble calling. Okay, Palatine Gauntlets. Since I'm a paladin, do I pick a god as well? Well, I remember from the first game you'd pick a creed, which would usually be tied towards a god or a various set of gods. So I'm guessing throughout the game I'll find different creeds, just like the first game. I don't know how different this game is going to be from the first game. All I know is that it's got some level of differences. Metal gauntlets worn over leather gloves, meant to protect their wearer's fingers and wrists. Their polished exterior gleams, but inside they are cracked and worn. Palatine greaves. A pair of metal greaves worn over leather boots and cloth trousers. While the greaves are quite ornate, the trousers are no different from those worn by temple servants. And then, so what's the blindfold bag about? A canvas bag tied tight. And then the Palatine hood. A heavy metal helm obscured by a crimson hood. The reasons for the hood are themselves old and esoteric, but tradition is not easily questioned. Could I pick a mage? So could I have been a mage that hunts mages, or does this game have no magic stuff? I do believe there was a Sage option I could pick at the start of the game. So in a way, there is the option to basically be a mage that hunts mages. Or who knows, maybe depending on what your starter class is, or maybe what your crime is, maybe there could be a variety of ways you end up starting the game, depending on what crime or what job you started out as. I don't know. I'd have to do various consecutive playthroughs to find out. And it's likely something I might do, because I wouldn't be surprised if this game has multiple endings. Let's see, Inquisitor's Dagger. A dagger fit for slaying mages. A mage can only be truly and finally vanquished by a marked Inquisitor, who must remove and destroy the mage's heart. The process is known colloquially as devouring. Also, I didn't notice I could actually move this. Was there any of these that had a bit of extra dialogue? Okay, no. Let's see, ammunition. A single piece of ammunition for a ranged weapon. Every Inquisitor is trained to aim truly and without fear. Only those who have faced a mage in combat know that this is easier said than done. And then a throwing axe. A set of simple throwing axes. They are well balanced, but their use requires a great deal of strength and training. And it doesn't seem like I have anything else to equip right now, so let's see. What do I got in my inventory? Oh, mostly the same stuff. Okay, so this was the starter item that I got for choosing my crime as heresy. So the Crine tablet. A tablet of Crine, the judging god. The first and seventh acts of the 7 heresies are to place one's foot on the tablet, symbolizing that one's actions begin and end according to the will of the individual, not the will of the gods. Let's see, player info. Okay, I guess that's to base around something. I have a journal in this game. No active mission. Visit the Mirror Gate in Pardoner's Vale to accept a mission. And, of course, just like the first game, we have a bestiary that has up to 183 unique enemies and bosses. Okay, so I'm left to assume... Yeah, that's probably my use item button. Okay, that's based around blocking. That's based around using those items. Can I parry it just like in the first game? The game is not letting me parry with my shield. Okay, that's to switch between weapons. Block, roll. Irona ore. Let's see what this ore's about. A versatile ore found in Osenle Valley, useful in crafting all varieties of ammunition, from arrows and crossbow bolts to throwing knives and channeling components. I know this might seem a, Okay, aim and fire. Okay. I know for some of you guys this might be a bit slow, but if you guys seen my playthroughs of other Soulsborns, you'll know that that I like reading item descriptions to see what sort of deep lore I might get my hands on. That's always either too high or too low. There we go. Jump A, yep, just like the first game. A valley herb. A red flowering herb, a favorite among inquisitors due to its use in concocting earthen flasks. Unlike many craftable items, concocting earthen flasks takes patience and diligence. Yep, the usual control set. Oh, I already have the wall jump ability. I don't need the brand like I did back in the first game. And, yep, just like the first game, we start off with a boss that's gonna insta-kill me. Yep. Just like the first game. There's a boss that comes in to kill you. Thank the gods. You're stirring. Spell-marked, but stirring. So the Magebane rite succeeded. Belachel herself must have been watching over you when you encountered that beast in the woods. It was pure luck that Stablehand Brand was nearby. You were on death's doorstep when he brought you back to Pardoner's Vale. Fortunately, I was able to nurse you back to health. You may call me Herbalist Shenna. I am the Inquisition's healer at Pardoner's Vale. Here, take this earthen flask. Quaff it the next time you are injured. Perhaps you have questions. You wonder what I'll get if I beat him? Yeah, that is true, because similar to the first game, the scripted loss is usually beatable. And I know at the first game, if you beat the forced lost encounter, you could get your hands on like an item that would be useful for upgrading Kraken weapons. And I also wouldn't be surprised if there's an achievement for beating that forced loss encounter. I don't know which achievement that might be, though. At least there's no secret achievements here. I'm not sure, though. But it's very likely that fight is beatable. What, do you want me to restart the game to see if I can beat him? I've been here for 3 hexads and a day, and I'm not sure what to make of Pardoner's Vale. Inquisitors arrive, but not in the numbers that are needed. Inquisitors also disappear, and not in the numbers that give me peace. More than anything, I pray for peace. The earthen flask. I am an herbalist and healer, and I'm skilled as they come at crafting earthen flasks from valley herb. If you find any shimmering bud in the valley, verdant-voiced Trista can aid you in improving the potency of your earthen flask. Okay, Belachel. The names of the gods have fallen from our tongues. It's no surprise to hear a trained mage hunter ask about Belachel. Belachel is the god of healing wind. It is said that she draws flies from the sick into an urn filled with magical oil, where they become butterflies. I could, you guess, but if I'm doing multiple playthroughs, then it should be okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep playing for now. Also, it would probably be rather tedious having to keep restarting and like remaking my entire character, because that's something I had to do in the first game every time I lost to that forced loss encounters, that I had to keep remaking my character. Spellmark. Yes, spellmarked. You would have died in those woods if not for the Magebane rite you undertook. This region is polluted with warped magic, but there's a benefit to it. Those who have successfully undergone the Magebane rite can stave off death, becoming spellmarked instead. Not living, not dead, but animated by the mystical warp that infects this region. There's a way to atone yourself of the spell mark and return to life, but it requires a rare item known as a guiltless shard. The corruption of mages and their minions has a crystallizing effect on whatever purity remains. These solidified masses are shards of pure innocence. Hunt and devour mages and their minions if you wish to be atoned and become living again. Okay, the Magebane rite. Ah yes, the Magebane rite. You committed the crime of heresy, didn't you? Perhaps your memory is foggy. When you became a marked inquisitor, you would have undergone a Magebane rite. You would have drunk an elixir known as Magebane and spoke cursed words from a forgotten tongue. Many inquisitor initiates make missteps in the ritual, and it doesn't take hold. Unfortunately, the only way to know if the Magebane rite is successful or not is for one who has undertaken it to die in the presence of magic. Many Inquisitor initiates have fallen in Osenle Valley, never to rise again. You're fortunate in that respect. Stay in good health, Inquisitor. Okay, so that it's basically this game's equivalent of hollowing, basically. Glad to see you on your feet, Inquisitor. Okay, you got nothing to talk about as far as I can tell. So does that mean we're just going back into the valley now, or are we somewhere else now? Pardoner's Vale. Trunan's hands. You're awake. I'm Warpsmith at Zakiel, but you can call me Zack. Welcome to Pardoner's Vale. Before we get too far into it, you should go speak with Champion Hera. She's down the steps to the west. Okay. Oh, I can craft equipment here. Hunt mages to obtain materials. I guess this is like where I upgrade stuff? I'm a bit confused. I guess it'll make sense later. Can I really not make that jump right now? I guess not. You are tripped by trust. I see you're also kind of a paladin. I am Champion Hera. I'm technically in charge here at Pardoner's Vale, but I do my penance here just as you do. You must embark at once to Osborne Village, but to do so you must speak with Rune Reader Didella. Descend the stone steps to the west until you reach a cat. Then descend more stone steps each until you reach the pond. Then speak to Rune Reader Diadella by the Mirror Gate. Oh yeah, that's where I get my quests. What's over here, though? Oh, there's something in here. Already found some treasure. More herbs and ore. That door does not open from this side. Got a bag with, oh, what looks like some useful items. Let's see what info we got here. Fire bomb. A simple explosive device, a corked clay pot with a piece of oilcloth emerging from the cork. Explodes on contact, dealing heavy fire damage to all nearby. The earthen flask are which is probably going to be this game's equivalent of Estus flasks. A flask containing a restorative elixir. Quaff it to restore some health. Concoctions like these exist in wide varieties, but all utilize, in some quantity, the Red Valley herb, a flowering plant with healing properties. One of the most famous recipes is called Queen's Kiss, named for the common belief that only a noble's touch can cure certain types of infection. Okay, I picked up a couple other things back there. What did I get? Okay, I also got the wisp leaf. Leaf of a rare plant that grows Osenle Valley's damp regions. Can be used in crafting life-saving antidotes. Common material. The bottled wisp of the residue of a haze-burnt husk. When bottled, it settles into an always spinning spiral. Okay. What do we got here? More Irona ore. I'm finding a lot of this ore. There is a lot more here than I expected. Let me just head back up real quick before I continue. Because now I'm, like, concerned if I'm actually going the way forward by mistake. Okay, I remember you. What's this over here? Upgrade hunter tools. Okay. Okay, I need materials for those. Hello, Inquisitor. My name is Trista. I am a verdant voice, one who speaks for the herbs, fungi, and minerals. You are welcome to use my apothecary's tools to restock and improve your supplies. Okay, and what do we got over here? That door is locked. Some bark, get one, speak with, extend the stone steps, and then okay, so I guess I'm checking out this way for open stockpile. Oh, is this where I can like store away items that I don't need? We got some bloodberry. The plump, edible fruit from a flowering valley plant. Eat it to restore a small amount of health. Its juice is quite staining. Mind your garb, Inquisitor. Oh, that's how I open this stuff. What? So wait, it doesn't open from either side? There must be some shortcut that eventually leads back here. Because otherwise I don't know why I can't open that. more ore. What do we got in here? More fire bombs. Oh wait, I'm supposed to see the cat after I see someone up here, right? Or was it the other way around? I don't know. For a hub area, this place is big. If this is going to be our primary hub area. Okay, this is where I go to level up. Insufficient salt. And yep, here's our tree of skill. Where I'm guessing I'll be starting. And I see that I already have a couple skills activated as per my particular class. So I have Shining Vitality. Gain 1 point of Vitality. Vitality determines your maximum hit points. Lightning Crashes, Ocean Swell. Creation pleads and cries. The die is cast. It's now too late to toll the bitter chime. Toll the bitter chime. Stanza the second. And then Juggernaut, class ability. Wear class 1 heavy armor. Gain 1 point of endurance. Endurance determines your maximum equipment load. I feel faint. I've held my composure while in the midst of soldiers with guts cut open and trails strewn about. But what I saw today causes my stomach to turn. Unknown Soldier's Diary, 119. Yeah, I think the skill tree back in the first game was a bit more simple than this, but basically there's a variety of routes based on, like, the kind of build you're going for. So one route might be designed for magic, one might be for... so like this route's for light armor. Here's the route, the archer route for bows. Here's the duelist. Half spear, so that's for, I guess, like spear type weapons. High blade, one high blade type melee weapons. If you want to wield something like great blade, wield class 1 great blade type weapons. This is for, let's see, for wielding two-hander type weapons. For, yeah, here's for like hammer type weapons. A Reaper route. Channeler, that's probably related to magic. There are stave type weapons? Yeah, Arcana and stuff. So I guess Arcana in some way is different from the kind of magic the mages cast, I guess. I guess I'm a little bit curious on why the mages are enemies. Let's see, Marksman. So that's the Twin Dagger route. Didn't mean to press that button. I was just looking at the variety of stuff here. Hey, Dr. Socrates, thank you for lurking over on Twitch. Interesting. So it mentions being able to wield two-hander type weapons, but I find it interesting because I remember when it came to the sword fighter route back in the first game, getting to higher tiers would allow you to be able to one-hand the lower tier two-handed weapons. I'm not seeing that here, though. But yeah, similar to the first game, we're gonna need some salt if we wish to level up. Can I grab that item? No, I just wasted health. So I wonder where I go to rest then to restore my flasks. Ah, I gotta stop jumping from high places. Hey there, Inquisitor. Call me Stable Handbread. I supposed Herbalist Shenna told you about your lucky escape, eh? Champion Hera told me that you should speak with Rune Reader Didela by the Mirror Gate as soon as possible. You can find them at the pond. If you find the camp cat, descend the stone stairs to the east of it. Okay, I guess I gotta go for the cat first. I did see the cat down here. So, let's go ahead. It was just a kitty. That was meant to be a marker to reach the mirror. Anything in it? Okay, another locked door. Set runes. I guess these runes will make more sense after I've accepted something from the mirror. Are you ready to enter the Mirror Gate? So the Mirror Gate. Yes, you've only just arrived, and the magic in these woods is not well known, even among Inquisitors. Behind you is the Mirror Gate, a gateway between distant locales. I am called Rune Reader Didela, the keeper of the Mirror Gate. The warp of magic has already begun to poison these woods, rendering travel by land nearly impossible. But the Mirror Gate can lead us right to those cruel and twisted mages that plague the realm. The Mirror Gate is activated by arcane words spelled in runestones. As a marked Inquisitor, you must always be seeking new runestones. I can share a word of runestones to you. Travel to Ashbourne Village. Choose those runes from the basket, then step into the light. Destination discovered. Ashbourne Village. Okay, so I have to select the correct runes in order to set the correct destination. So I wonder if that means on, like, consecutive playthroughs. Does that mean if you already know what runes to set, that you could just, like, go straight into late game territory? That would be interesting if so. First things first, though, let's have a bit more of a look around the village. The Cooperation Board. Create a pass key to match with a cooperator. Well, now we're back in here. Still wondering what this place is about. I can't really go anywhere, though. It's either that I go to some secret zone for trying to skip the game's content. Yeah, it's something like the Sirius room from the Stanley Parable. For trying to cheat, you get sent to the Sirius room. Okay, we've already seen what this area has to offer. I guess now I'll check out the rest of the area, see what everyone else has to say. Oh, I forgot it was already down here. Travel, yeah, okay. I'll do that in a bit. For now, I want to have a bit more of a look around the place. I'm not sure if it's just the shield I have, but there doesn't seem to be a parry option. I don't know why that is. All of a sudden I got really tired. Right, currently I don't have anything to level up with. Oh yeah, there was you. I know you're keen to get your bearings in Pardoner's Vale, but it sounds like Inquisition could use some help in Ashbourne Village. Alright, can I at least have a look around back here first? What is this? A guildless shard. Or no, it's a guiltless shard. Oh yeah, I can use those to essentially reverse my hollowing, right? I mean, at the moment I don't know what the benefits are to reversing my hollowing. Okay, I know I can't reach that. I also still need to see if there's a way I can get my flasks back. Because at the moment, I don't know how. Let's see, how are you doing? Good, you've spoken to Rune Reader Diadella. Your mission can truly begin. Set the rune stones by the Mirror Gate to take you to Ashbourne Village. There you must serve the Inquisition. Track and hunt mages, and cut down whatever gets in your way. Will do. Okay, this is the way I came from, right? Yeah, Mirror Gate to Ashbourne Village. Okay, all the doors here are locked. So at this point, I don't really see anywhere to go. Yeah. Wonder what the healer has to say. Glad to see you on your feet, Inquisitor. Herbalist and healer. Skills that come... Yeah, okay. Alright. You have nothing new to offer. Well, we've only been streaming for an hour. How did I get so tired so quickly? Okay, there's gotta be some way I can reach that. Whether it's from an ability or some secret I can't figure out. That there incentivizes that there's something I haven't found yet. And unless it seems I've explored everywhere there is... Oh no wait, I haven't explored past the kitty yet. Or have I? Okay, I have. So basically nothing else is open. I should actually go and start the game now. Get our adventure properly started. I've just been messing around this whole time. Making everyone wait for me. Well, now the game... We're gonna get into some actual gameplay now that we're done with the tutorial. Beacon. Regain health and focus. Replenish all consumables. Restock all materials. So, rest and resupply. Fast travel, okay. Awaken at a lit beacon within this region. I can use this to return to the camp, I guess, like through the mirror? Alright, hang on. I do need to quick go... Uh, quick go and use the bathroom. I will be right back. Alright. And we're back. Alright, let's get this game started for real now. Let's see what we got. More valley herbs. I can only assume that's a mage up there. So let's get going. Still don't know why it is I can't parry with this shield. Haze Spiral Whispering. I did not get the chance to read much of that. Oh yeah, the Guiltless Shard. An uncorrupted shard of crystallized purity, stolen from the twisted heart of a mage. Crush it to purge yourself of spell mark and restore your physical flesh. The Wisp Leaf, leaf of a rare plant that grows Auchinleigh Valley's damp regions, can be used in crafting life-saving antidotes. And then I picked up the Fine Leather. A precious piece of particularly well-crafted leather can be used to upgrade tools. There we go. Not sure if we quite want to go down that way yet. I keep thinking my B button is the attack button for some odd reason. Oh, there's actually nothing there. Worth a shot. Herbs. I keep seeing those hanging off those trees. At the same time, I have no idea how I'm supposed to reach them. Okay, that's kind of on me. I didn't notice any tripwires. Also, there's probably some routes down here I didn't notice. What is that? Okay, a haze spiral. Once again, the Root CL Cavern. I remember how annoying the bats were back in the first game. More of the ore. Okay, despite my best efforts, Oh, hi! Ow! Okay, note to self, that tough enemy is down there. I still have no idea why I can't parry. Was this afraid and amazing across, also afraid, deadly? Yeah, it's very strange. Nothing I press allows me to parry with the shield. Well, at least that has something new every time. I didn't quite read what that said.
Yeah. What? We're doing it.
Unless I best be more careful.
And this part, this is my friend. These are my friends.
Oh, you got friends over, Jedi?
But yep, he's my next door house.
Roommate.
Yeah, we're next.
Yeah, roommate.
All right. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet them.
Do that. Sorry about that. Sorry, buddy.
What happened?
I was just showing you when my friend, one of my fellow roommates,
Alright.
he and I like to watch stuff together.
Okay.
When are you going to so we can watch the brewery game together? In a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, have fun with that. Let's see.
I will, sure.
Golden candle. A golden candle wrapped in brilliant cloth. It's a beacon for fellow inquisitors. Multiplayer. Initiates search for a visiting cooperator. Cannot be used while spell marked. Makes sense. The bronze snuffer. An elegant bronze snuffer. It resembles those used in liturgical ceremonies. Multiplayer cancels any active faction hunt search. There we go. Is that the stuff I dropped earlier? Okay, that guy's tough. Again, I feel like I could have more of a chance against him. If I could just be able to... If I could just be able to parry with my shield. I don't know what it is that I can't... Divine Blessing. I don't know. I might have to look carefully at every shield I pick up. Just to make sure I have the right stuff. Because the way things are going now, I'm very confused. Okay, yeah, it's actually getting kind of hard to stay awake. I was not expecting this. Oh, I can actually... Okay, so this is an obelisk. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Clearly that guy is too dangerous for the early game. I know this is a rather short stream, but I was not expecting to get this tired this quickly. I mean, I know I didn't sleep all that well, but I was thinking, like, I had quite a bit of energy when I got home from work. I would have been down to stream a bit more. And I was planning on having this be a stream I do all night or something. Then, of course, the moment I start streaming, I start getting tired. There's a couple of raid options right now, though they're not playing anything. I mean, I don't know who I'd be interested in raiding for tonight. I mean, I guess I'd be interested in raiding Ghost Queen, since I can tell her, you know, that I started up Salt and Sacrifice, and I can start gaining an understanding of the game's problems. Oh, I never noticed I never picked this up. Let's see, I want to fight that guy down there. At the same time... Without the ability to parry, I feel like it's going to be a lot harder. Oh, hi, didn't realize he was still there. See, sealed, devour 3 hearts of mages to proceed. Where am I going to find mage hearts? I'm pressing the wrong button again. This guy gives me no openings to heal. So I take it this is another game where it costs me a portion of my gold every time I lose. I do technically have enough now to do some leveling up. Are you serious? Yeah, there's no beating this guy without the ability to parry. This guy's gonna be a pain to kill. Just from the lack of being able to parry alone, this fight's... I can tell this... I can sort of see why Ghost Queen is a bit disappointed in this game. And ultimately fails as a sequel. Oh, that's a new item. Ash fur. A core of purified magic encased in ashen stone. Use it to enhance equipment. Let's get out of here. I need to heal. Okay, that's very odd. There's instances where he can block my attacks and other instances where it's very interesting. Why am I so used to the B button being my attack button? When I can't... Oh, it's because of Tunic, that's why. It's because I've been playing a lot of Tunic that I keep this mentality that the B button is, like, my regular attack button. Man, it is confusing to play games with different control schemes. Alright, hang on, I just want to pick up my souls first. Could you let me just pick that up real quickly? Thank you. I got what I came for, even though I immediately died again. Alright, I need to get out of there with my salt, because I have enough to level up. Need the right opening to actually be able to escape with my item. Okay. Guess I just get out of here. I clearly can't beat that guy. Alright. Let's return to camp for now, since I have enough salt to level up. So you've been to Ashbourne Village. Many a marked Inquisitor has ventured forth, though few have returned. Our scouts have found travel beyond Root Ciel Cavern difficult. Some vile sentinel stands guard, blocks the path. End this creature and seek the magic beyond. Oh, champion. I may be a champion Inquisitor, but you know as well that, as I, that rank is nigh meaningless in among marked Inquisitors. I may have some special authorities, but more often than not, my role is like that of a glorified accountant. You have already spoken to Rune Reader Diadella, I trust. Without them, Pardoner's Vale would not be the strategic bastion it is. I can't fully understand how it works, but Rune Reader Diadella claims to hear messages that most cannot, and the messages grow louder and more clear when mages are in anguish. Perhaps some guiding force speaks to Rune Reader Diadella. Perhaps the mages themselves wish to be destroyed. What matters to me is that the messages Rune Reader Diadella receives bring us closer to ridding Alterstone Kingdom of mages. My crime? A sad one indeed. I was stationed in Yerdon during the Great Strife. I and some other champions were tasked with protecting some farmers. I carelessly mismanaged a patrol under my watch, leaving the western approach unguarded. Bandits seized on the air. We fought them off, but among those who lost their lives in the raid was a fellow knight, Champion Jaek. Had only peasants lost their lives, there would have been no quarrel, but Champion Jaek's death meant I had a price to pay. I chose the life of a marked inquisitor, because a life in battle is still a fine way to live. Rumors. A marked inquisitor with a grappling hook vanished in Asborn Village not long ago. They may be somewhere around Grey Moss Mire. If you can find them, perhaps you can retrieve their grappling hook. Hunt mages, Inquisitor. Devour their festering hearts. Alright, so I'm mainly interested in the sword fighter route, but yeah, we have enough salt to level up finally. A black starstone. I'm guessing this is what I used to level up with. Epic material. A cluster of shimmering dark minerals. It scintillates with visions of the celestial, like a fragment of forbidden divinity. Use it at the Trifal Idol in Pardoner's Vale to unlock nodes in this Tree of Skill. So I wonder if there is a way I can get a parry mechanic in here. The problem is that I'm not seeing anything like that. With Vanguard type weapons. Nothing about the ability to parry, though. That's the only disappointment here. That's quite disappointing. Well, I never noticed this. I had the glyph reader ability. I didn't notice that my first go around. Read Class 1 Divine Glyphs. Gain 1 point of Conviction. Conviction improves attack of Conviction-scaled weapons. The runes tell tales of the past, and the runes portend events of the future. With the runes, Old Divina and Crine proclaimed past and future. And so the war began. Epoch of the Samayavora, Volume 8. I guess I'd be down to... I guess go down the Vanguard route. Because I do enjoy using a shield. I'm not sure what a Great Blade is, though. Which is why I want to start out with the Vanguard route. But yeah, as eager as I am to play this game, I do feel like I'm just a bit too tired right now. which is a real shame. Because while in some ways it feels like a little bit of a downgrade with the lack of being able to parry, I still feel like I'm enjoying this game a little. But yeah, I'd better... As much as I wanted to raid someone else, when I started up this game, seeing how I couldn't quite stay awake as long as I wanted to, because I can tell, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm struggling to stay awake.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here. I'll be awake enough for both of us.
True. If you think you alone can be enough to keep me awake.
I have a very fancy microphone and a powerful singing voice. I could scream into the microphone, and so long as you are wearing your headphones, I will keep you awake. How was the stream?
Okay, I haven't quite ended it yet.
Well, I mean, I didn't imply. I wasn't implying that you did. But like, it sounds like your reference to having trouble staying awake implies that you're feeling as though you're coming to the end of your stream. And so I was referencing that.
Okay. Nonetheless, the game's pretty interesting so far. I'm a little bit curious as of how this is going to play out. I do think there's a little bit less variety in being able to customize my character to start off the game. I'll admit it's somewhat interesting that I specifically have to choose what crime I committed, since the game's plot has my character being an inquisitor, which I guess is like what seems to be like to hunt mages in order to seek atonement for the crime they committed.
Is this some sort of D&D inspired game?
It's a 2D Souls-like.
A 2D Souls-like.
I'm certain the more I play it, the more interesting it'll get. Though, one thing that already makes it feel like a major downgrade compared to the first game is that there's no parry mechanic. Like, I can't parry enemies like I could back in the first game, Salt and Sanctuary.
I see.
Yeah, so that alone, it does allow me to somewhat understand why the friend who initially recommended me Salt and Sanctuary was sort of against recommending me this game. Which, because I also heard good things about this game as well, which is why I'm willing to give it a bit more time and see if maybe the game gets better as I go. Though yeah, I can sort of see that compared to Salt and Sanctuary. It hasn't been quite as enjoyable yet. Maybe we'll get there. But at the moment, yeah, it's not quite clicking with me yet. In a lot of ways, the mechanics are the same.
Sequels often have a lot to live up to. It's
True.
it is a universal phenomenon that many sequels must deal with. Some succeed, some fail, some barely pass. That's just sort of life.
Yeah. Well, I guess,
But I know you're a patient guy. You'll probably play the game through anyway, so there's a good possibility, considering that you'll figure out what makes this game good partway through. Or you'll figure out what makes this game better than it is now partway through.
true. I'm certain there'll be something to find.
or you'll figure out why the differences between this game and the original game were necessary to make this game what it is, and you just don't see it yet.
Alright. Well... yeah. Well, we'll see when I get to playing this game again, because I know Freezing Time is going to be returning from their hiatus any day now, and when they do, I'm certain they're going to be encouraging me to get back into the Touhou games.
That way you can make that money.
Money. I was going to say it. Alright.
Gotta make them dollar bills, yo. Gotta make them dollar bills. Or if you're in Canada, gotta make them loonies.
Well, I've never really been popular enough to monetize any of my content. So I'm just... I mostly
With
stream...
the exception of your Twitch channel, which currently is monetized.
I mean, it has a monetization system, but until I reach affiliate status...
You are affiliate status. The fact that people can I'm looking at your Twitch channel right now. You have a subscribe button that only appears when you have affiliate status. It takes a very long time, but when you reach the $50 threshold, you're supposed to get a direct deposit from Twitch. Are you not sure if you've reached any of that yet? Because you have a subscribe button.
I have my creator dashboard open. If I go to monetization...
Maybe this is a conversation for after you end the stream, up to you, but before we start discussing the nitty-gritty.
Alright, yeah, because the reason why I'm streaming is... Well, now I'm not that tired now, so I guess I'll try playing a bit more of the game.
What did it tell you? I know how to keep people awake by being sheerly annoying.
So I guess I could show off a bit of the gameplay here for you on the stream before we go. Ooh, Tender Vine. That's a new item.
Indeed, do that. Do that.
A rare vine sometimes found growing symbolically over more common plants. It is extremely fragile, but highly valued for its use in improving the potency of potions and elixirs. Can be used to upgrade tools. But yeah, here, I'll get to the portal here and I'll get to some battles.
When people say 2D Souls-like, I typically think of games like Hollow Knight or hold on, another game's gonna pop into my head any second now. I think of games like Hollow Knight, or I think of
Hollow Knight?
No. I think of what's it called? In the secret. What are you called? What's the little creature with the 7 wisps? Wisps. There was 2 games in that series.
Ori?
Ori. Yeah, I think of Ori. I think of Hollow Knight. I think of Nine Souls. I think of basically any Metroidvania. Oh, this looks more like yeah. This looks like a slow-paced Metroidvania because you're not running that fast. It looks like Castlevania, to be honest.
I mean, this game, unlike the first game, seems to at least have a sprint mechanic here. If you want to sprint all over the place. So I admit that's one thing that's a bit of an improvement, is that I can actually sprint now. God, I forgot about that trap. Now,
No, I could definitely see the Dark Souls inspiration or the Dark Souls aesthetic. It's got that low fantasy. It's got that low fantasy thing going on.
What's the difference between high and low fantasy exactly?
High fantasy is your dragons, your elves, your dwarves, your tiger people, your kobolds, your really your big magic complex magic system, like regular D&D. Regular D&D is high fantasy. Low fantasy is Dark Souls. It's darker, it's gritty, it's a little bit more. It's sort of like a magical version of the real world Knights of the Round Table era of our world of history. It's like Knights of the Round Table, slightly more magical.
Okay.
It's like it's muddy, it's gritty, but it's human.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that would describe dark fantasy like Dark Souls and most Soulsborns.
If I wasn't in the middle of a game right now, I'd just Google the difference. But I am in the middle of a game right now.
Okay, I think that's probably a good description, though. Alright, Executioner's Maul, a great wooden mount.
That's what I thought you were
Its
going to say.
grisly use is that of delivering swift deaths, often as an act of mercy. This is... oh, another Guiltless Shard. Oh, I forgot about the other platform. I can't go much further that way, though. So at this point... I'm running out of ideas on where the game wants me to go. Because there's only one other enemy I haven't killed yet. That being that really annoying enemy that's down here. Oh, actually, there was another area I could explore, so I guess I'm not completely out of options on places to explore yet. But yeah, best I save that enemy for another time. I tried taking him on if I had the ability to parry, but since I don't, they're a lot more annoying than I'd like them to be. Well, what just happened there? I don't know what I just did. That was cool, though. Okay, I was already up there. Get some more ore. Still not sure what I'm going to do with all of this ore. And back at the Grey Moss Mire.
I have all this ore, but I don't know if I should do this or that. But wait, we have a button for that.
Alright, I haven't started exploring this area yet. So I'm down to... oh! Rick's Necklace of Ears. Okay, we found our first real boss. unlike the scripted loss we faced again at the start of the game. Oh, I pressed... Oh, I accidentally wasted one of my healing items.
Are you sure the loss was scripted? Or is it possible you just didn't go get the Sword or Shield?
I already had all my starter equipment at the start of the game.
Okay,
But usually, like
I guess
most Souls...
I'll let it pass.
It's one of those fights where it's intended to be a forced loss, though they do have a reward for you if you do actually somehow manage to win. It's one of those kind of fights. Okay, this guy's getting... I'm definitely in phase 2 now, because this guy's getting quite relentless with his combos. Okay, give me a moment to heal real quick. I shouldn't have gone for that other hit. Okay, still not sure what that ability does. Okay, get my stamina back. I thought I could finish him off there. Just one more hit, come on. There we go. Got him. The champion. Slay Urk's Necklace of the Years. Bane of the Inquisition. Look at that. We got a carved vessel. Here it is. A defensive artifact. Not sure where I go to equip this. Oh, here we go. I equip it here. There we go. It's good for dark defense. Let's see. Carved vessel. A wooden drinking horn. It is sturdy, well crafted, and seems to resonate with tales of ale and camaraderie. Alright, I better go back and heal. Also, he dropped a lot of salt. So I'd better take the opportunity to level up. So let's head back to the camp. Oh yeah, I forgot I could fast travel between these monoliths. I can get 3 level ups. Or wait. No, wait, that's only 2 level ups. Never mind. I just barely don't quite have enough salt to do a 3rd level up. Alright, what shall I level up next? So I sort of started going down the Vanguard route so I could wield higher class Vanguard weapons. Not sure. There's a lot of variety here. I could also enhance the Juggernaut route a bit further. Be able to gain more endurance to be able to wear heavier armor. Or maybe be able to dodge roll faster in my current armor. I think for now, though, I'm mainly interested in increasing the amount of damage my weapons deal. So I think I'm gonna head for boosting being able to wield higher level vagabond weapons. So let's go with fortified strength here. The debt is paid by all, from king to brigand, born to crime merchant, servant, ranger, seraph, toll the bitter chime. Toll the bitter chime, stanza 4. And then another point of strength here. Sweet air carries songs of spring and plump grapes on the vine, but fail not to pay your dues and toll the bitter chime. Toll the bitter chime, stanza 2.
Grapes on the vine, falling so slow.
Hey, now that's Mako's song.
No, his is leaves on the vine.
Alright, I'll let you win that round.
No. I'm kidding. That was a bad argument. What? Oh no.
Alright, well, what happened?
My Nintendo Switch crashed. It kicked me out of Pokemon Unite. That's fine. I was done anyway.
Let's see here.
Still trying to figure out what's wrong with Portal 2 and Blueprints.
So that's still a problem even after resetting it back to factory settings.
I didn't do that yet, but I had done something similar beforehand, which was just before I started talking about resetting back to factory settings, which was called a repair upgrade, which effectively is reinstalling the operating system, but keeping all your files and applications. So when the next step, and because that didn't work, the next thing I was going to try was reinstalling Windows and only keeping my files without keeping my applications. So it would have needed me to reinstall all my applications like Discord, DaVinci Resolve, Audacity, Opera, my Stream Deck software, OBS, VCFace, Steam. I would have needed to reinstall Steam.
Gotcha. Oh, I can just select the location itself, and I don't have to keep manually setting the runes every time. That's good. Oh, I can't fast travel between that beacon? Okay, that changes things.
Root CL is a different word. This is root seal pattern.
Hopefully I can find another travel one. Otherwise, basically means I'm gonna have to go through all this over again every single time I warp back to the main hub area. Oh, what's that I just picked up? The Scallon Vanguard. Apparently this has a really good strength scale.
I love me a good Vanguard. It's a good game.
Oh, that's a game?
Draconic Overlord. Real, it's another Vanguard's name. Soul Saver Dragon.
Scavenging Scallon.
Majesty and Lord Blaster. Ashura Kaiser. Shout out to all the Card Fight Vanguard fans out there. You're the real ones.
Interesting. So despite this being... I think this would be stronger, but apparently the other one can get stronger later thanks to its strength scaling.
You know what else gets stronger later?
What?
Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
He started off as a little streamer, and now he's making movies. The definition of getting stronger later.
True.
It's enough to blow your mind. I don't know what this means, but I'm gonna do this one too.
That was Guggers.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that's something Jackie made up. Just. Still don't think I should fight that guy over there. I mean, if you'd like, I can show you what this guy over here is like, and just how annoying he is, and why I feel like it would be nice to have the ability to parry against this guy.
Is parrying even a concept in this game?
I don't know.
Oh, he took a chunk out of your damage. Out of your health. Oh, wow. Oh, he's chasing you. He's chasing you.
Yeah, he's tough.
Do you have any long-range weapons?
I mean, I do have this, although kind of hard to aim with the throwing axes.
You don't have like a crossbow or a bow and arrow?
At the moment, no. So I could definitely see why one of my friends says that a bow and
I think you
arrows-
should probably start with the throwing axe. Get some damage in before he chases you. Because you could probably aim that first hit pretty well before he engages you. Especially if you can hit him from the ledge.
Alright.
At least I would suspect. It's like getting that early cheap shot in,
I gotcha.
Just like this guy was doing to you. Oh wow, that guy with the bow and arrow? Really getting at you.
Yes, I noticed. Okay, let's see if I can... That missed. Oh, he's blocking them. Yeah, he just ended up blocking them.
That's annoying. How do you even know you're dealing damage to him at all?
The numbers that show... Oh, wait, what was that? Wait a minute. Hang on. I just saw something there. This might not be a fool's errand after all.
Hidden in the mist, there's a hidden exit? Is that what you saw?
I saw the chance to press B, but then missed it. I didn't react fast enough. I think maybe this game does have parrying. It's just that I need to perfectly time my blocks. That's my theory.
Like quick time event.
Yeah, let's try it here. I can't really try it all that well here. But I'm wondering if such a thing is possible.
Or maybe because you just hit B at something that was on the ground there, so maybe that's what that was.
Wait, no! Okay, there is somewhat of a parry mechanic.
Oh, you got him!
Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh, got him again! There we go.
So how many times do you need to hit him?
I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping much track, though. This guy has a lot of health.
That's 3. Oh, he gave you the Captain Falcon knee.
There we go. Oh, I thought I had an opening to heal there, but then he immediately retaliated after the successful parry. Okay, so there is a bit of a parry system. I do think that's a bit more convoluted, though, compared to how simple parrying was back in the first game. That could just be me, though.
Could just be you, but we could always ask someone else. What do you think, Markiplier?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
I'm glad you have fun with Jackie's soundboard.
I think the Markiplier is my favorite one.
Yeah, I could tell you have a lot of fun with that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, how much health does this guy have?
More than you, that's for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, it seems like I have to successfully do a perfect guard like 3 times.
Oh, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it. There we go.
Yeah, I missed it there. I also don't know what...
So you won't be able to heal. You should dodge his regular attack in order to heal. You can't heal after you parry him,
True.
because he goes right into the next one.
Oh, what is that move? Okay, heal. I managed to guard that. I failed to dodge that time. Oh, I finally killed him. Finally. Yeah, that guy was a lot more trouble than it was worth. Clearly, I was supposed to come back here much later. Especially since the door he was guarding, I need apparently 3 hearts of named mages to proceed.
Do you have that?
I don't even know if I've been killing any mages. I'm left to assume that the bosses are the mages, in which case I'm left to assume I've only
For a
killed...
mage, you didn't use a lot of magic.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know where these mages even are. One thing I am gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the camp because I have enough salt to level up again. Boy, I also get a Gray Star Stone. I'm guessing that's similar to the Gray Pearls from the first game, where I can choose to use those to level down in case there was a route I didn't want to go down or something. Let's see, Legendary Material. A cluster of shuddering gray minerals. It shifts uncomfortably, as if it is unsure of its place in space and time. Use it at the Trifowl Idol in Pardoner's Vale to unlearn nodes in the Tree of Skill, transforming it into Black Starstone. Okay, so it is kind of my... If there's a route on the skill tree I didn't want to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nonetheless, I should have enough now be able to wield Class 2 Vanguard type weapons. Each carried enough arms to outfit 3 soldiers, and so we pressed on to Champion Barracks' tent. We had slain 3 of our own in the tent before embarking, as their loyalty was not sufficient. Unknown Soldier's Diary, 126.
I would not want to be friends with that guy.
True. Or at least not be a part of whatever hierarchy has such a system. Alright. I should start making some actual forward progress now. And see what's beyond that boss I killed a moment ago. Silver. Have that though. Hopefully there's a place I can sell items at some point. I mean, there was places to sell items back in the first game, from what I remember, so I should find something at some point. Still have no idea what that ability does. I think it mentioned it in its description or something at one point. Okay. Class 1 Divine Glyph. Uses rage, increased damages and resistances for a short time. Okay, so it's basically whenever I charge that up, it makes for a bit of a brief power booster. Okay, that could be pretty useful. Let me check here. Does that guy respawn? Despite having technically... Oh, he does. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely want to come back to that guy later. Because right now, I am not in the mood to fight him. Again. When he doesn't even drop anything. Outside of maybe a decent supply of salt. I mean, maybe he dropped something. Let me check the bestiary. I haven't taken a look at the bestiary yet. Why don't we have a look now? So there's the Scallan, a runt-sized scavenger of the Scallan, a rat-like clan of creatures that dwells in deep woods. There's the Brute, a freakishly tall and aggressive Scallan warrior. Their size and strength is a mystery, but rumors involving the blood of golden birds abound. There's the Yew Noble, a nobility among the Scallan. Those born of golden skin are called blessed to lead, and are trained with yew bows from childhood. And here's that boss we just killed. Urik's Necklace of Ears, brutal martial champion among Scallan, undying blight of the deep woods. Urix was seldom seen anywhere near Ashbourne Village prior to the arrival of the mages. Interesting. There's got to be more than that. Okay, this was the forced loss encounter that was at the start of the game. The Inferian Warden. One of the few fabled nobles of the Inferian Chasm, a place where no mortal may go. Valley Bat, a territorial cave bat. These creatures relentlessly defend their homes from intruders, but easily grow to ignore fellow cavern dwellers. And there's the...
And how about the guy that you learned to parry on?
That's this guy, the Verdant Guard. The reanimated remains of a member of the Verdant Guard of Corvius Meyer. The ravages of necromancy deprive even the most faithful of their well-earned slumber. Alright. With that, why don't we proceed on forward?
I think I'm going to take a quick nap before work, so I'm going to leave you here.
Alright, go ahead, Doc.
See you later, gamer.
See ya.
Stay excellent.
Yep, stay excellent, Doc. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, those aren't items for me to pick up? What are those, then? Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, it's a grappling hook. Okay. A well-crafted iron hook attached to a flexible rope. A skilled inquisitor with a grappling hook can dance effortlessly across the night sky. Launch yourself toward grappling points by pressing RT while airborne. Okay. I could see this being pretty fun. A beloved idol. Oh, it's another, artifact. This one doesn't quite increase health as much. It does give some light defense and a bit more dark defense, though. Let's see. Chiseled stone idol of an unnamed god. The sculptor's hands shake, but their rough-hewn sculpture speaks of timeless wisdom. Ultimately, stat-wise, it'll be more useful to hold on to the carved vessel for now. Okay, so I basically have to use this similarly to the grapple beam, where it's very physics-based. This will be interesting, because there's a lot of places I know I can use this. Oh, good. Another warp beacon. So yeah, this place is back at camp. I can use this, right? Let's have a look around and see what I can find. Yeah, here. Because there was this I could find, which I didn't quite see what that I just picked up. I'm left to assume I just picked up more guiltless shards, just based on the glow it gave. Pretty cool, though. Ah, shortcut to the level up statue. Not bad. Is there anywhere else I can use this? A full moon incense. Missed it somewhere here. Here it is. Full moon incense. A bundle of fragrant incense. Its fragrance thins the veil between realities. Multiplayer resets the cooldown on invasions, allowing hostile inquisitors to invade your realm immediately. Okay, so that's like if I want to engage in PvP. Ow. Great to see you back, Trip. How has Pardoner's Vale been treating you, friend? Until recently, Pardoner's Vale was too tense in the Mirror Gate. With the return of the mages, this place has really grown. New inquisitors arrive from Alterstone Kingdom almost every day to hunt mages. Sadly, not all return from the field. Folks like me aren't warriors, but we help the effort any way we can. I wish you luck, Trip. I don't know much about the mages. Don't think anyone does. They're said to emerge from the woods, but no one has ever seen the home of a mage. Perhaps they never rest? Yep, I'm the stable hand here at Pardoner's Vale. Your mount was a little worse for the wear, but he's mending just fine with some medicinal aid from herbalist Shenna. Be safe, Trip. Wonder what everyone else has to say. We got a lot of people to chat with in this hub area. I guess in some ways there is some noticeable differences. Because in some way, the mechanics that are missing, one obviously is like the concept of creeds. We haven't really had an option to choose our creed, and that was a pretty interesting mechanic back in Salt and Sanctuary. I also noticed that There was the lack of creeds. And what was the other thing on my mind that I noticed wasn't in this game? I feel like that's... Oh, yeah. There's also the fact that you can, like... Because normally at, like, you know, resting spots, which in the first game would be the sanctuaries, you would have... You would basically have a... like, a variety of people you could summon to your sanctuary to get various stat boosts in the area, as well as get a service from that person that shows up, whether they're a merchant, a blacksmith, an alchemist, a guide for you to be able to fast travel to that sanctuary. There are a variety of options you could do, and I can see how those two mechanics in particular being missing in this game can kind of make this game feel like a bit of a downgrade in comparison. Okay, so I'm mainly needing this ash fur to level up the Vanguard. Definitely won't be easy considering how rare it is. Who else is there to talk to again? Your hunt now diverges, Inquisitor. 2 potential marks stand before you, and the choice of which to pursue first is yours. There's a pyromancer called Arzon Tin, who has a left-whipped mark on reality in Ashbourne Village, a burnt corpse in the gatehouse that suffers still. And there is the cryomancer, Salus Zen. Seek out one of its frozen victims, and you will be put on the right path. With your spell mark, you can commune with a mage's victim to reveal the foul creature's path. Gods be with you, Inquisitor. Hunt mages, Inquisitor. Devour their festering hearts. See, I'm still missing something for this. If you're ready, you should take the mirror gate to... Yep, okay. See what's in the bag. Got myself a firebomb. Oh, wrong way. Okay, well, I'm definitely glad Doc showed up when he did, because I was ready to end stream, but now I'm not that tired. So I guess I could go on for a while longer. If I do get tired again, though, I'll definitely consider ending stream again. As you've seen, there is danger in these warped lands beyond mere mages. Guardians of these foul places remain. Given strength by Sylvan fear, they are not allies of the mages, but in seeking your demise, they do share a similar purpose, to be felled by your blade. Let none stand in your path, Inquisitor. Oh yeah, I can go up there now. I want what's in that there backpack. Okay, poison bomb. Okay. What did I just pick up? A corked glass vessel that appears opaque. It is actually filled with thick green gas, the product of a sealed, specially treated moss. Explodes on contact, adding heavy poison buildup to all nearby. Hold that to ready it, aim with that, and press to lob it. Hey there. You're an Inquisitor, aren't you? Magebane right and all? Yes. Listen, if you make your way up the cliffs just behind us, there's a tree at the very top. A talking tree. It told me it wanted to speak to someone who had devoured the heart of a mage. Have you done that? Devoured the heart of a mage? No. Perhaps it's time you began your journey then. In the gatehouse below us, there is a burned corpse with a strange magical warp to it. If you could investigate the corpse, perhaps it could lead you to a pyromancer. Yeah, but the gate's closed, though. I have no idea how to open it. I mean, I could try going in and... Oh, there is a way in here. Okay, that's how I open the gate. And this will... Okay, named mage, hunt discovered. Azor... Okay. Area, Ashbourne Village, Tier 1. I see a pyromancer that calls himself Arzon Tin. Wreathed in hellfire, his flames engulf Ashbourne Village, threatening to reduce it to naught but dust. Arzon Tin devoured. Follow the trail of embers to the pyromancer, then defeat him and devour his heart. Okay. Let the hunt begin. Oh, hey. Where'd he go? Okay. Don't let him get away. So that's a mage. Can I rest and resupply in the middle of the mission, or... Okay, yes I can. Okay, he's going down that way. After him. Caterstone Mines. Okay, I see the path. My target is currently the pyromancer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, no wait, I'm alive. Although not for long. What is this? Page of Curses. A page that lists the names and transgressions of other Inquisitors. Initiates search for an Inquisitor to invade as a representative of the Shroud Alliance. Devour 2. Okay, another door that's sealed. Okay, the path is still telling me the pyromancer is over this way. The problem is I have no way back up to him. Great Moss Mire. Oh, we're back at the start. Oh no, we're here. Okay. So is it possible to get back up then? What did that... Okay, back out for a moment. Oh, jeez. Okay, keep moving. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these mages are tough. I can see why these guys are tough to hunt. Alright, can I need to replenish my resources. Alright, keep moving. They're heading back to the boss room. Okay. Okay, finally dealt with that spider. Okay, it's on the move again. Arzen Tin, the Ceaseless Fury. Alright, I guess we're supposed to fight him here. Gotcha. Devour the Mage. Press B on the weakened mage. Gotcha. Mage Devour the Pyromancer. Devour Arzen Tin. Mission completed. You miserable fool. I need the flame. I need the fury. Why did you stifle my rage? Why? I avenged those you've killed. The rage of fire cleanses, and you avenge the dead leaves. Champion of Ash, that is Ozenley Valley. I needed fire. I needed to feel the flame, to smell the burning flesh. The cold is overwhelming. Rest in peace, Mad One. Oh, wait, I wasted resources on that. In a way, when I think of mages back in the first game, it reminds me of, because I remembered there were, back in the first game, there were like two forces of magic. Fire and wind, like two sources of magic and like two forms of magic you could cast. And I think you needed to like have a balance between the two, because if you didn't, there would have been like problems. And I'm wondering if that's why we're going after these particular mages, in that they ended up failing to balance themselves and it caused them to go mad. That's my initial assumption. Then again, that was clearly more of a wild mage. Maybe as we proceed, we'll end up encountering more dangerous mages as we go. Or mages that are, like, actually seem intelligent. I could be wrong, though. I won't deny that was an interesting interaction. Alright, man, I managed to get a heart. You've done it, haven't you? Devout the heart of a mage. Brilliant. Please, make your way up the cliffs above us and talk to that tree. Will do, man. Oh yeah, I picked up a lot of items after killing him. Let's see what all I might have gotten from that. Engraved box, a utility artifact. A simple wooden box painted green. Its engravings depict ancient scenes of divine gatherings, which improves ranged damage. Let's see what I might have picked up here. Yeah, mostly stuff I... Oh, I got a lot of crafting materials, that's for sure. Blazepur, a core of purified magic encased in red-hot stone. Use it to enhance equipment. The Suited Nail, a crooked nail of a pyromancer, torn from its shriveled ashen fingers, still smoldering. Use it to craft pyromancer equipment. Burning Heart. The heart of a pyromancer. It burns, yet is never consumed. Ash-caked lung. A single pink lung, its interior caked with black soot. A gel sack. A glowing red flashy organ filled with a pale and pungent gel. Is this the tree? It's the Great Deku Tree. Are we going to get the Master Sword? The one before me is worthy to hear my voice, and so my voice is heard. Their cries near and far, they awaken me. To the south, the perversion of reality encroaches. I speak the language of the Mirror Gate. Will you follow it to Bul Garan? Yes. Uncover the pilgrim's path to the lost city of Bul Garan. A satisfactory response. Venture now to Bul Garan. Exterminate that which threatens life. Mirror Gate rune discovered. Destination discovered. Bul Garan. Alright, that's the way where the pyromancer was. What's down here? Are these one of the doors that require me to consume mage hearts before I can open them? So I guess in a way, it's sort of to encourage a bit of backtracking to check out some of these paths. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Okay, I just got my hands on something. Throwing knives. Chiseled stone idol of an unnamed god. No, wait, wrong. A set of simple metal daggers, balanced for throwing. They require great skill and practice. I also picked up the hunter's daggers. A pair of daggers wielded by a skilled hunter of dangerous beasts. Strange things lurk in the woods. A hunter of beasts must always be ready. And then I picked up the Dallin set. Black leather boots worn over simple cloth trousers. The boots are flexible and light with concealed metal tips. The Dallin gloves, black leather studded fingerless gloves. They're light and flexible enough to provide a nice balance between protection and mobility. But the absence of finger protection means the wearer must truly measure dexterity. Dallin armor, black leather studded armor, worn over a rich green tabard. The style is common among members of the Alterstone Dallin Club, an organization that uses its considerable financial influence to engage in less than legal activity. And then the Dallin hood. A simple cloth hood, it conceals a leather skull cap and provides more protection than it would seem. Go. Huh, can actually make this jump. Well met, Inquisitor. Tell me, is your heart bright like the dawn? Sure. Beautiful. You are truly a cooperator. Dawnlight Order. Aid your fellow Inquisitors in the hunt by joining the Dawnlight Order. I shall meet you back at Pardoner's Vale. Faction Hunt unlocked. Dawnlight Cooperation. Oh no! Oh, that was close. I'm alive, though. Oh, that was too close. I guess I am holding on to quite a bit of salt. Why don't we go ahead and head back and level up? Oh yeah, I should probably put away some of my stockpile, because I have all of that, and I don't need all of that. Your hunt takes you to the east, it would seem. Forgive me if I express little surprise. Before the warp took Alterstone in its grip, already Bolgaron was named to be plagued by foul magic, coursing up from the depths of its Corellium mines. If we are to put a stop to the mage threat, surely some key to it lies within Bolgaron. Hunt mages, Inquisitor. Devour their festering hearts. Still not sure what I use money for. I haven't really encountered any merchants yet in the game. Once again, just not quite enough salt to do a third level up. I guess the question now is, what do we want to level up next? Because right now I'm not too worried about armor. And I haven't been too eager to go down the Glyph Reader route, because, like, unless I start getting my hands on stuff like a Smite ability or, you know, a healing spell, I haven't seen much reason to invest much in the Glyph Reader route just yet. Which is why, for the time being, I'm interested in continuing to invest in the Vanguard route. Let's see, bolster dexterity. Mortals stitched of flesh and blood, gifts from the divine, given but not guaranteed. So toll the bitter chime. Toll the bitter chime, stanza 7. And one more to get to the class 3 Vanguard. So, fortified strength. The fury of the gods is vast. Fail me, Gardel, Creen, or Crine? Listen, Ol Davina, did they toll the bitter chime? Toll the bitter chime, stanza 10. Alright, so I'm able to meet this person here in the hub area now. I don't know where they are, though. There you go, little kitty. There's nothing in here that's of your interest, Inquisitor. Move along. Alright. So are these different tents like the different factions? I'm still not entirely sure. Okay. Yeah, I figured more of these doors would open. I'm guessing I'll unlock more factions as I go. To initiate you into the Dawnlight Order, I bestow upon you a pale candle. Use it to aid any who require help, for that is the greatest calling. It is good to be back at Pardoner's Vale. My name is Sunlight Knight Beatrice. I am a member of the Dawnlight Order. It is the task of those of the Dawnlight Order to aid our fellow Inquisitors. Cooperate to slay mages, and the light of dawn will smile upon you. Okay, now I can buy items. Just as the light of dawn draws us from the horrors of the night, your blade shall rescue your fellow Inquisitors from peril. Dawn draws us. A Dawnlight cooperator should clad themselves with armors brilliant as the light of dawn. So the Dawnlight, Bastionette, which is a... Oh, wow, Class 5 Vanguard. And this is Class 3 Heavy Armor, so this is expensive stuff. A plate helm of one of the Dawnlight Order. The Sunrise Knights are a loyal group, fiercely defending one another from the realm's various threats. And then, armor consisting of a chain mail hauberk breastplate, pauldrons and a fine cape, Dawnlight gauntlets, a pair of riveted steel, articulating gauntlets in the style of the Dawnlight Order. Sunrise Knights are celebrated by those they save from peril, but treated with suspicion from those who care for the gods. A pair of steel sabatons and greaves in the style of the Dawnlight Order. Members of the Dawnlight Order famously do not engage in the worship of any specific god, a policy that members claim is meant to prevent sectarian strife. And then, ooh, look at all this. Maliosol? That's probably not how I pronounce that. It's a class 5 bludgeon. An enchanted stone hammer, it has remained a closely guarded weapon of the Dawnlight Order for generations. The signature aspect of the Maliosol is its ability to conjure a blade of pure sunlight. And then the Blade of Dawn. This looks sick. Unfortunately, I'm going with the Vanguard route, so I'll probably be going with the Vanguard of Dawn at some point. Whenever I'm able to supposedly buy it. A brilliant greatsword in the style of the Dawnlight Order. All Inquisitors suffer in their pursuits, but those who find strength in cooperation find solace. So Vanguard of Dawn, a brilliant sword and shield. They look sick. I definitely am interested in getting that. Of course, I have no idea what those coins are I need to get that. So let's see. Censer of Harmony. A brass censer for burning incense. When malice is permitted to grow, discord grows with it. Restore harmony by turning instruments of malice upon one another. Causes creatures to turn on hostile invaders. Ooh, okay. So I need these supposed coins to be able to buy stuff from them. So I guess this is meant to be like late game gear. Because it looks like I need a very specific coin of some sort of material to be able to afford these. And it'll definitely be worth it though, because that is a strong looking sword and shield. I'd very much like to go all out with the Vanguard route so I can get that. Affirm the Dawn. Only question now is how do I get those coins to be able to get there? You've devoured a mage. Tell me, Inquisitor, how do you feel? I guess I'm not sure what to think. I understand. Remain vigilant, Inquisitor. The spell mark haunts you to your very core. Pardoner's Vale is peaceful. There is chaos all around us, but in this moonlit vale we are safe. So long. So I'm guessing the more of these, like, factions or something I find, I guess the more of these doors that open. I still think that's a bit of a confusing mechanic of having to, like, time your guard perfectly in order to get in a successful parry. So now we're part, let's see, Assistant Inquisitor as a representative of the Dawnlight Order. Oh, is this how I earn coins, maybe? Or is this basically just to leave myself available for summoning with other players? That might be what this is for. So nonetheless, we're off to a pretty good start with the game. I think I'm now starting to get the hang of the game that, yeah, maybe as Doc said, the game will eventually start to grow on me more as I play. I wasn't so sure at first, but it's starting to grow on me. I do think it might be a good idea to stop here, though, just so I don't get too tired while playing the game. Because while I'm still not that tired right now, again, I also don't want to take that risk of pushing myself too far and then... And especially when I need to wake up early for work tomorrow, I should actually put in a bit more of an effort to get some sleep. Nonetheless, I'd say we made good progress today. It took some figuring out, but I think I'll have a good time with the game. Let's see, I don't think Ghost Queen K is live yet. I would have been down to raid her to talk about the game. But she isn't live yet. I don't know. Like, I'd be interested in raiding her to talk about the game, but maybe there'll be a better day to talk about the game with her. All I know is that she doesn't like the game, like this game. Doesn't like this game, yeah. Okay, in terms of available raid options, let's see. Ooh, Ichigo's doing some Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. The D&D bros are doing a Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Although, I forget that raids don't work with them. Still don't know why raids don't work with them. Then that just leaves Fox, Ab, Shiz, and Carbonil. I don't know if I ever gave Carbonil a raid. I've only talked to them once, though, so I guess I'd be down to chat with them once more. Why not? I'm not sure who I'm in the mood to raid right now. Unless I want to go looking around for a new raid option. But only because I haven't given these guys a raid before. This is someone one of my online buddies told me about as an old friend of theirs. So maybe I'll take a bit of time to get to know this guy a bit more. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Nonetheless, that'll wrap up today's stream, everyone. Next stream, with the fact I'm going to be waking up early for work the rest of this week, like every day it's going to be having to wake up early for work. I doubt I'm going to have the energy to do any additional live streams this week. So I'm thinking... Well, I'm not really thinking of anything right now. I guess maybe I am quite tired. That being the case, I'd better get the raid started. I'd consider do what I usually like doing when I'm unsure who I want to raid and consider finding a new streamer, maybe one that's playing Salt and Sanctuary. Though at the moment, I think I'd like to raid someone I've never gotten the chance to raid before. And while it's one that I don't know if I'm too interested in, I'm down to get to know this guy. So yeah, I guess we'll see how things play out. Because yeah, next stream will probably be Saturday, unless by some miracle I somehow have the energy to do another stream. So I know Freezing Time will be returning from their hiatus any day now. So I'll be very much looking forward to their return. I think that's all from me though, so thank you everybody for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, I'm always active there. And I also have a Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite, where on the server you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone!